The Panthers to kick off. First use of the football for the Parramatta Eels. It's Eels v Panthers. Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. The derby that always has plenty of feeling. Here's Cartwright, his first touch, and he's hit hard. A couple of late changes. Matt Eisenhuth is starting for the Panthers. Lindsay Smith reverts back to the bench.
The last couple of weeks, I've watched very closely dummy half Mitch Kenny for Penrith. Just been involved with that tackle. Just watch how hard he goes in defensively. Only a small man, 85, 86 kilos, but his technique, watch how hard he goes.
Marcy with his first kick of the night. Dane Laurie at fullback, and the ball comes free. Campbell Gillard has it. Here's an opportunity for Parramatta early on. 10 away from the line. Arcee through the hands, a juggle and a try early for Blaze Talangi. Eels strike first.
Yeah, come off the back of an error by Dane Laurie, and it's Blaze Talangi, the man who will be heading to Penrith in season 2025. The pass was a little bit firm by Cartwright. Harvey Norman replay, this is the error. The ball just comes out and some physical contact there by Parramatta. It was Sean Lane that threw the pass. This one here, it was just the talent. He didn't panic Talangi. He got the ball to the ground, and the Eels strike first.
It's him in the head, doesn't it?
Yeah, look at that.
As you said, didn't panic. A lot of other players would have panicked and dropped that ball, but nice and soft hands. He's a player, this young.
Oh, isn't he?
Do you think he'll play 5'8" next year, Bill?
He could play anywhere. Oh. Well, the Yui fan cam, the Parramatta supporter, he loves it. I think he could play anyway. He could play fullback 5'8". I think the vacancy of Jerome Luai leaving next year, that's an attractive prospect. Talangi outside Nathan Cleary. Here it is again. They had him shot for numbers. It was 4 on 2. Nearly butchered it with a pass, but Talangi's class.
David Middleton was talking about the wet weather, their poor performances. I think the last 2 years they've played 4 games in the wet and they've lost them. One to the West Tigers. Yeah, wow. Out of Bathurst. They played the World Club Challenge against St Helens. They rolled them. And this year, Brisbane beat them early. And the Cowboys and the Dragons.
Well, the rain looks like it's stopped. It come across earlier like, in the warm-up.
When it rains for 5 or 10 minutes, this is when it's most slippery, especially at night.
Tough first attempt here for Gutho. Struck it magnificently. Well, what a magnificent start for the Eels. Blaze Talangi with a try. After that error from the Panthers, gifted the Eels great field position early. Yeah, they're playing with a little bit of confidence as well, Parramatta. Well, we've spoken about the wet conditions. Let's get an update on how things are. Sideline, very good evening to Paul Gallen. Hey, Gal.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, things down here are fantastic. The crowd is very, very loud. There was a little bit of rain probably half an hour ago. The field is very wet, pretty slippery at the moment, but there's no more rain forecast to come. It's currently 15 degrees. It is pretty warm down here, though, to be honest. And how good are these battles? Battle of the West, they're always exciting no matter where they are on the ladder.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Madison playing it. Arcee kicking from inside, he's 40. is basically the Panthers' first set of 6 of the match. If they drop the ball from the previous kick. Kenny goes to dummy half. To Ruva. Now that snuck up high from Cartwright. It is a penalty.
Yeah, just a little bit of footwork by Sunia Taruva. And Cartwright, just that little bit of footwork. Cartwright just hangs the right arm out. And there wasn't a whole heap in it, but it's a penalty. It's that late footwork at the line. These 2 smaller wingers for Penrith, To'o and Taruva. And catch them high.
First real opportunity now for the Panthers. Leota, 32 away from the Eels line. Cleary throwing dummies and then sending Sorensen on a run. But he's hit hard by a wall of Eels defenders. Remu Greg was one of those in there. .22 away, Penrith looking for a quick hit back. Luai. Sorensen. Cartwright wrapped him up along with Brown. Kenny goes to Yo. Now Cleary, that's good work. Laurie, and out the top. Oh, well, that was clinical. Absolutely clinical in any conditions. Perfect in the wet, and the Panthers hit straight back through Brian To'o.
Oh, their attack just flows. They get in formation to run their plays. They turn the ball back inside. There is no settlers. Harvey Norman replay. There's no set-up plays. And the important players handle the ball. Yo to Cleary, to Dane Laurie, and Brian To'o over in the corner. That's the key. The best players, the creative players, play together.
He's a clever player, Dane Laurie. He spent a little bit of time in the halves when he was at the Tigers. Just watch the hands here. Beautiful play by Cleary, and then the catch pass by Laurie. Everyone's in position. Everyone knows where their teammates are. No look passes. Very crisp.
Such an advantage playing so much footy together. Gal?
Yeah, boys, they were very, very crisp, weren't they, Billy? But I want to highlight a couple of things. I want to highlight attention to detail. Have a go at the lead runners here. There's no reason for the referee to pull this up at all. You see the front row knows allowed to go straight through the line. Ozak Tung goes straight through the line, making contact with nobody, getting through the inside shoulder, doing exactly what you need to do. Then obviously creating an overlap on the edge. That attention to detail is the reason that Penrith never get pulled up for these silly little obstruction calls that we see a lot of teams get pulled up for.
Cleary, he was perfect with the boot last week. This is a tough one for him to start for tonight. Oh, but he's got it on a string.
Onside.
Brian To'o with the try, and the play that handled in that movement that Williams over highlighting Dane Laurie. He has, oh, there's a big hit.
Would have been Greg.
It's the second one tonight from Greg. He has re-signed Dane Laurie with the Panthers for next season.
Well, he's got the ability to play in the halves as well.
Jerome Luai, West Tigers bound next season. Leota. Greg was down low. Cleary just reached for that one, and now goes to Martin.
He wanted that ball early from the dummy half. He was looking for a 40-20.
Yeah, I was thinking 40-20. You could see him looking at it.
Russell. There's some feeling here. Penalty though, going the way to the Eels. Home fans like that one.
There's an early change. Scott Sorensen has come from the field, And Maverick Geyer has gone onto the left edge. There he's going off there, Sorensen. He normally plays 80 minutes, so he must be busted.
Here we are, back foot on the line. Oh.
Now Brown to RC Gutherson. Driven back by Martin and Kenny. Gell. We'll get back down to Gell in just a moment.
He's sparring down there.
Brown to Greg. Offload. Campbell Gillard. Hands to dummy half. Now Brown, Cartwright. Will he produce an offload? Of course he does. Brown, Campbell Gillard, Arcee. They're keeping it alive here. Jean Arcee's been in good form the last few weeks, and he gets a late pass away to Gutherson. The Panthers defence backpedaling. 2 tackles left in the set. Hands. Now Arcee, Brown. Oh, Talangi out wide, and they're in again. Jake Tungle, he'll like that one against his brother. The Eels reclaim the lead.
Now, this play came off a bit of offloading, unorthodox style of play, and when you're up against the best defence in the competition, you've got to chance your arm. Harvey Norman replay, nice bit of structure off the offloads, and Blaze Talangi heavily involved again. Beautiful catch pass. He had space in front of him. He could have hit the accelerator, but he knew he had the skill. Catch pass, To'o comes in, and Tungle. This time Jake. Eels, they strike back.
Yeah, that the overlap. There was only 4 defenders from the middle of the field. That's where you need 5 defenders. Third man out, he was back slow, which created the overlap. It's nice skill. Once again, Blaze Talangi caught the ball and passed off balance. Finds Tungle on the outside. Just had the numbers wrong there. Third man out, he was back slow. It was a nice play by Parramatta. Saw the overlap. Just see the high shot. Just count the numbers on the right side defensively. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You see Eisenhuth was out late, which then puts pressure on defenders out wide. Shaping is a good game, isn't it?
Eels are up for it.
Yeah, Dane Laurie just not positioning himself in the defensive line. A lot of fullbacks in that field position will come up into the defensive line. And that'll release that player coming out of the tackle.
Clint Gutherson. And another one from that area of the ground. Successful with his first attempt. And this one, he slotted it again. Shaping up to be a good contest. That Combank tonight. Eels up 2 tries to 1 early. Emma, you got breaking news.
Yeah, Salty, it's a hamstring injury for Scott Sorensen. Now, he's still in the sheds undergoing that assessment, but judging by his reaction as he went into the sheds, looks like his night is over. He was in a lot of pain and he seemed to know.
Yeah, given a hamstring, you wouldn't think they'd risk Scott Sorensen to come back into this contest. It just shows you the importance of discipline and handling. The first try come off an error by Dane Laurie, the next off 2 penalties. So when you get to your kick without giving penalties away without the football.
Last play Zarnasi kicking high down to the corner of To'o. He takes it. Can't get away from Lane. Just on the injury front with Penrith. They are set to welcome back Dylan Edwards next week. And when we talk about next week, Thursday night at Penrith, it is Panthers v Melbourne. And what a game that will be to open up round 24 next week.
Yeah, you'd imagine Fisher Harris will be back in the next 2 or 3 weeks as well. He's starting to get full strength.
He had a groin, didn't he, Fisher Harris?
That's right.
A groin, Edwards a knee.
Is that his brother next to him? I saw him out in the warm-up, standing with him.
Here's the Eels now. Gutherson playing it. Just outside his own 10. Tungle. Scored Parramatta's second try of the night. Brother v brother. Jake Tungle for the Eels and Isaac Tungle for the Panthers. And, Jake is on the wing and Isaac in the centres. They are on that same side of the field, that far side. Last play now for Parramatta. Madison playing it. Brown kicking. Taken by Laurie. And throws himself and gets through the other side. What a kick return, Dane Laurie. All energy.
A bit of courage in that as well.
Look at this. Bottom left of the screen.
And he just charges into the space. Darcy, he lands into him. And Laurie come out the other side.
Set restart now. Eisenhuth. 10 metres into Eels territory. Kenny to dummy half. Yo. 2 number 8s. Leota got away from Campbell Gillard. Not for the faint of heart in the middle of Combank tonight. Yo. Cleary. Look at this. Luai. Well, good tackle in the end.
Time off, hang on. Whoa,
Go back and play it on the mark.
You held back, yeah, you held Jerome. He's still got hold. Back on side. Check that. Clean, enough, mate.
Taruva to dummy half. Panthers on the front foot. Eisenhuth. He's hit.
Oh, that was awful. That was awful.
That was Greg down low coming.
I hate this tackle.
Third player in.
He's third man in all the time. I just hate it. And we talk about cheap shots. Cheap shots when you hit someone where they're not looking. There's no need for the third man to come in. If there's 2 players in a tackle, that should be it. He's not aware, he's not looking, and then someone comes in and smashes you in the kidneys. I hate that tackle. I hate it.
Works him over here. Hey, tackle full. Yeah. No, tackle full, yeah.
I think there are 2 men in the tackle and momentum has stopped. Third man shouldn't be allowed to come in. And it's a trend they do now. It's, everyone does it. And they come in and take the legs away and then they nurse them to the ground. But I hate that third man coming in.
Good news is for Eisenhuth, he's able to play on. He's Cleary with a deft little grubber kick. That kick was an absolute peach. What a kick from Cleary. And while Jake Tungle scored before, it's Isaac Tungle who grabs a try now for the Panthers. And they're within 2 now, the Penrith side.
Yeah, the key is here, Gutherson's in the line, Harvey Norman replay. And if you kick behind the back rower where the halfback defends, the outside man, the centre of the winger come up. If you can get it between the back rower, Sean Lane there, and Dejan Arce, you're pretty much going to score all the time because the fullback's in the defensive line.
Well, if he kicks that any further, Clint Gutherson cleans that up. It's perfectly weighted. He doesn't kick it to the try line. He just kicks it to the space where Tungle can get the football. Gives his teammate the advantage. And then Tungle, he wrestles it to the ground. It's the same shape as when Brian To'o scored the first try for the Panthers. Exact same shape, different variation.
Billy, when you were playing, how much homework did you do on different kickers? how their mannerism or their body language were when they were going to kick.
Yeah, plenty. It's all your homework. Understanding your opposition, understanding their traits and what they like to do. I just mentioned there before, they run the same shape twice and the 2 outcomes. The variation that they have in their game, especially this man, Nathan Cleary, he's got so many options.
He's kicked 18 of his last 19. He can make that 19 out of his last 20.
I've only just got the information. I'm sorry, mate. If I don't see it, I can't get it straight away, mate. I do my best, Clint. You know that.
12 points all. Jerome Luai has been placed on report. Details on that one.
That was when he got tackled down here and there was a bit of argy-bargy. Like he came down with... Didn't look deliberate. Just looked more clumsy.
Paul Gallen sideline.
Yeah, boys, I was wondering how long it was going to take to Nathan Cleary to notice where Clint Gutherson was defending. They've been down there a couple of times now with Panthers, and he has been an A defender on virtually every tackle inside the Westpac red zone. So Cleary's obviously noticed that, put a kick through, perfectly waited for a try.
And that A defender, Gal's talking about, that's the first defender off the play the ball. Where that fullback likes to push in to make that extra man.
Yeah, they're basically defending in the defensive line. And it wouldn't have been tonight that he picked it up. He would have picked it up throughout the week. And he's looking for it.
Luai kicking. Look at the chase there of Maverick Geyer. He did really well. Good kick chase there from Geyer, who's on the field after, as we heard from Emma earlier, a hamstring injury to Scott Sorensen. So this is why Jerome Luai is on report.
I think it was deliberate. It just looked clumsy to me. That's nothing.
Eels inside Panthers territory. Nijan Arce kicking on the last. Taken by To'o. Cleary goes in the dummy half. Penrith, they do this so well. Turuva. Well read though by Penasini in defence. Luai to accelerate through half an opening, but Campbell Gillard and Hands closed it quickly. Leota. Now Tangor. Asking of quite a few questions of the Eels defence. Yo. Last play. Luai puts up a kick. Gutherson is underneath it. He takes it well.
Come on, Willie! Come on, Willie!
Oh, you heard the contact there and the effects, Mike. A willing contest. Here's Russell. Guy was in the tackle along with Yo. Talangi. Through the hands they go, Gutherson. And almost breaking free there was Dylan Brown. Arce puts it high. It's an awkward one for Laurie. It's floating. He takes it well. He looks to find an opening. It's closed pretty quickly. To'o playing it 10 short of the halfway. Here's Laurie throwing a dummy and then tackled there by Madison and Cartwright. Luai Short ball to Gaia. And he's wrapped up by Penasini and Russell. Kenny. Now Smith. Last play here for the Panthers. Cleary kicks that one for a contest. Batted back by McLean. Luai has it. They're keeping it alive, and now they've got numbers. To'o gets the tap on from Tungle, kicks for himself. Here comes To'o. Will he get there? Oh, it would have been a beauty.
He didn't get the bounce. Brian To'o just ran on that last bounce. Beautiful play. Great hands by Tungle. Clint Gutherson, he works ultra hard here. You watch Gutherson come into the frame. He's the one that he kicks over the top of. Come from the other side of the field.
Make sure we hold for the tap here.
Oh,
That bounce.
That was a torpedo, chip and chase. I don't know how you can do those.
Oh, that was special.
What a player he is. Winger, extra front rower, doesn't make errors, scores the tries. Now he's got a kicking game. Very impressive.
We're keeping you busy. More breaking news, Emma.
Yeah, Salty, for Matt Eisenhuth, he's gone up the tunnel with a hip pointer injury. And Dr. Gow said they are very painful, and he wouldn't be surprised if he even gets it injected. So we'll keep you updated once we have more.
Thank you, Emma. Lovely cutout pass from Brown to Russell.
I think this is the side they've got to attack Parramatta. Young centre, Jesse McLean. Talk about combinations in attack, also combinations defensively.
Kick from Brown. It's taken by Laurie. Oh, lovely bit of footwork. And now it opens up for Dane Laurie. Oh, there's another great kick return from the fill-in fullback from the Panthers.
The offhand Gowie went down on his own to try to solve it. With a player like Dane Laurie, you've got to go together. Went down on his own.
Kenny.
And Mitch Kenny's gone from dummy half to play as a middle forward.
Tolau is out there. Short ball from Cleary to Smith. Now Luai. Gaia throws a dummy. Not fallen for by Penasini. He got it ball away and then he knocked on anyway. It was backwards initially, but the Eels have got it. Russell. Tackled by Smith and Yo. Salungi. 10 short of halfway. The Eels have it. That frenetic start. She's settled down to set for set between the two teams. 2 tries apiece. The Eels have led twice and the Panthers have hit back twice.
Mitch Kenny. Big time.
4 chases good.
Dink over the top into the corner there from Dijon Arcee. It's a perfect kick down into the corner. There's nowhere to go for Laurie.
Yeah, it was early in the tackle count. And Dane Laurie was leaning to the left-hand side of the field. Leaning on the right boot of Dylan Brown. They found space, the Parramatta Eels.
Tolau takes off out of dummy half. And a set restart. It was just outside the 40. McLean. Now Smith. Lovely footwork. Lindsay Smith and wants a quick play the ball. Luai dances out of dummy half. Links up with Kenny. And Kenny tackled 20 away. They're rolling here, the Panthers, in this set. And they'll get a penalty.
Down on the back. It's way there on the back, Crusher.
He's not happy. When the players get into contact and then they turn their back, you see there he turns. I don't know what he can do there. Well, he ends up coming down and landing.
Nathan just confirming 2. 2 points. Yep. Taking the 2 here, guys.
So they're going to take the 2. So Nathan Cleary to put the Panthers in front for the first time tonight with this shot at penalty goal. It is a gift from right in front, 20 metres out, makes no mistake.
To Will with you guys. So just a reminder, I've just talked to Nathan about Jerome. Very similar actions, but we're at that penalty stage now for both players.
So Panthers in front, 14-12. 27 minutes gone, 13 left in the first half. It is flowing by, plenty of action.
Yeah, after that kick, Mitch Kenny went up the tunnel for a HIA. We go down to Galt.
Yeah, Bill, you just picked it, stole the words in my mouth. Mitch Kenny's come up for a HIA after a crusher tackle now. The Parramatta player was putting a report anyway, so I'm pretty sure when a player's putting a report, you get it for interchange, but he's come up for a HIA, so we have to undergo a test, but Emma's just trying to find out exactly what's going on. But for me, it's a bit of a weird one, a HIA after a crusher.
That pass goes to ground. To'o has it. If he runs into a staggered defensive line.
Yeah, the free interchange is only if the player gets sent for 10 minutes or more.
Float up.
Oh, look out. Gutho underneath it. Oh, that's well done. Or is it well done? No, he lost it. Lost it when he hit the ground.
He's going to challenge this.
Well, he does a great job to get his body in a position, so if he does drop the ball, he goes back towards
Parramatta challenging the on-field decision.
Talk us through it, Bill. What's he trying to do?
I've got the second part where he tries to drag it back.
For starters, it's a ripper of a bomb. It's floating in the air, but he gets his body in a position where if he drops the ball, he's facing his own goal line. He turns.
The ball is initially knocked back from Clint Gutherson.
Well, that's still knocked back.
Just looking to determine if Clint Gutherson maintains possession and drags it towards himself. Clint Gutherson takes possession and the tackle is complete. The challenge is successful.
There you go. He knew straight away.
That's why he's the king.
Just confirm the mark here, Liam.
So that last movement, Bill, where he's catching and then turned sideways, that was so if he did drop it, it'd go backwards.
Yeah, he goes back with the flight of the ball. He uses the momentum of the angle where it's dropping.
Make sure up square marker. Lindsay, all the way up.
He doesn't drop many, Clint.
Make sure we hold here. Hold! Hold!
Emma, breaking news.
Yeah, Salty, confirmation that Scott Sorensen has been ruled out for the rest of the match with that hamstring injury.
Thank you, Emma. Love that explanation from you, Billy, with what we saw there from Clint Gutherson. It's great in the commentary box here. I've got someone who used to stand under bombs like that. I've got someone else who used to like terrorising fullbacks. Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah, when you can read the ball, when you can read the steering on the ball, you know you're in a bit of strife. You could float anywhere. And great shot there, Andy, the cameraman.
He's the best in the business.
Yeah, we do have the best. Great team at Wide Water Sports. Joey, did you ever put a bomb up and just say, good luck?
Yeah, all the time.
Here's Lane. Hands to dummy half. Off and Gowie. Gutherson goes into dummy half. Madison. Driven back in the defence. Guy was there. Leota as well. Now Brown. Cartwright. They wrap the ball up. No offload this time from Bryce. 20 away. They see an opportunity down the short side. Brown. Gutherson linking up with Russell. The Panthers defence, they were there in numbers.
Yeah, great defence by the Panthers, in particular the centre, the young centre, Casey McLean. He double defends here, defends the short runner, but then Gutherson coming around, he gets on his bike, helps out Taruba. Well done by the young man.
Panthers on their own 20. Yo, hit hard there by Madison, but still gets the leg drive going forward. Isaiah Yo, toe out a dummy half. Smith passing this time to Cleary. Now Laurie to Tungle. Eels defence up to the task. Martin back to Laurie. Now Cleary. Luai. Good tackle, Dylan Brown. Penasini there as well. Tolau passes to nobody. There's a kick from Liam Martin. And it's taken by Russell.
There's an opportunity here. That 40-metre mark. I always found that 40-metre mark. If a fullback or winger brings the ball back there, this is when you got to play. And when you're tired, you got to challenge your back rowers and your centres to get back behind the ball. Got to use the ball here. Can't just get bogged down going 5 in for a kick. Get that fullback or your wingers back over your 40. You got to play. Here they go.
Off and Gowie. Taken by Tolau, Geyer and Yo. Hands. Madison short to Cartwright. Hands.
6 more.
Set restart. Brown goes into the line. It's tackled by McLean and Yo.
You can see the Panthers defenders when Cartwright gets the ball, they're locking it up. They know he's got an offload.
Off and Gowie. 15 away. Arcee to Brown. Gutherson. And there's a little touch there. It's a knock on.
I might go to Jonathan Thurston here, J2. There's 8 minutes to go in the first half. You're Nathan Cleary. You're up by 2. What are you thinking?
Well, you want to get the ball out of the backfield, so you're going to ask a couple of good questions when you got the ball, but you also want to be looking for your kick setup as well. So hopefully you can force an error off a kick setup.
Are you thinking points? Are you thinking you want to get another try or 2 before half time?
You want to be in the arm wrestle, so you want to be turning the ball over down that other end of the field and try and use your defence to force an error. And if you can get that error, then you're applying pressure with the ball.
We're always looking for points when I play with Jonathan. Hey, John.
Yeah, it helps with that team you had. Cameron Smith, Greg Inglis, Israel Folau. Oh, that was tough to watch.
Emma, more breaking news.
It's all happening down here, Salty, and good news for the Panthers as well. Matt Eisenhuth has been given the all clear to return. He's going to play through that hip injury.
All over it, Emma. Thank you. Last play here for the Panthers. Cleary again. And Gutherson up to the task. Another good chase.
Is there a head knock here? Oh, there might be an injury to Liam Martin.
He staggered out of it, didn't he?
Yeah, it might have just been a cork. Bump on the knee.
He could get run over by a semi-trailer, he'd still get up. He's as tough as they come, really.
No guarantee the semi-trailer will. Hands.
Oh, geez, they miss an opportunity there. They go wide.
Lane. Couldn't find Talangi. Hands goes in the dummy half. Arcee goes around a short side, then puts in a kick that will... Oh, they're going to get a penalty anyway. The kick was out in the full. It's a penalty, Parramatta, though.
Well, you can't miss those opportunities. They came to the right. Cartwright, he got up and played the ball. There was one marker and there was 2 players left on the ground. That's when this man, your halfback, he's got to stand up and demand the ball. He came around the short side. The ball ended up going out in the full, but there's a play before where Cartwright came to the right, left a couple of players on the ground. The ball just can't go to your front rowers there. It's got to go to your halfback. They missed an opportunity there, Parramatta. You cannot miss those opportunities.
Off the back of the penalty, they're on the attack here, the Eels. Off and Gowie. Patea in the tackle. In jersey 18. Brown. What a lovely pass. Cartwright, Gutherson. That's beautiful stuff. Russell for the corner. What a try, Parramatta. That's electric from the Eels.
Yeah, showed good speed here. Sean Russell just to get outside McLean. Beautiful setup play using Bryce Cartwright as the ball player. I mentioned before he's got a nice offload. Harvey Norman replay, just get the ball to the classy back rower early. Nice little bit of shape. Beautiful hands by Clint Gutherson out the back. And then Sean Russell, and he's got enough speed to get to the line. This will show it beautifully. Catch pass by Gutherson. And then Russell, and he puts the ears down, and pins the ears back. Gets the ball to the ground.
And sometimes a try is scored and a defender misses his assignment. That time, no one missed their assignment. It was just too good attack. Sometimes you just got to stand behind the goalpost and clap. Everyone did their job there. Defensively, it was just the execution was so good for Bryce Cartwright. Gal?
Yeah, the attack was great, Joe, but I'm not sure Taruva needed to jam there. I've got to give Taruva a rap this half. He's got a young centre inside him in Casey McLean, just 18 years of age, and he has not stopped talking to him. Their communication, their connection has been wonderful on this left-hand edge. But on that occasion there, I just think he jammed for the sake of it. Probably could have held back, had a little bit more faith in the young man to get to Gutho there.
Sean Russell with the try. Clint Gutherson now looking to convert. He's fired up. Why wouldn't you be?
We've got some skillful back rowers, the Parramatta Eels. Ryan Madison, he created an opportunity on the left-hand side of the field. Only the set before. And that one off Bryce Cartwright. They can utilise those back rowers with ball-playing strengths. Just to take it out to 4 points.
And no goal. Two-point lead for the Eels. It's been an entertaining first half. 3 minutes before the break.
How's Mitch Kenny going? Do we know him? Oh, there he is there.
Well, speaking of down on the touchline, more breaking news, Emma.
Right on cue, Joey. Mitch Kenny has indeed passed that HIA, so he'll come back on the field in about 1 minute.
Somebody's going to put a second invoice in tonight. Working extremely hard. There's been a lot happening. There's the tail to the tape as far as the try scorers are concerned. The bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Here's a kick. Laurie underneath it. Oh, it's been knocked on by Parramatta. Has it? Well, they're going to get to the line.
No, it's a no try. It blows Talangi and he knocks the ball forward.
And Jake Tunga has got to
no
the
try.
line. They're going to check it.
Looking to confirm a knock-on from Parramatta.
Yeah, love the effort by Blaze Talangi to
How's that
compete for
effort,
this.
Bill?
Yeah. Just sprints down to create a contest.
Just looking to determine if Blaze Talangi knocks the ball on. Blaze Talangi knocks the ball on into the Penrith defender. Decision made.
Eagle-eyed Joey saw that one straight away. We should put him in the bunker.
I've been eating my carrots.
Fancy doing a game or two in the bunker, Joey?
Yeah, that late game on a Saturday night would be entertaining.
Front foot here, guys.
Speaking of which,
Stay there,
we'll be
Tom.
at Cogra tomorrow night. Saturday night footy returning on 9 tomorrow night. And what a game we've got with the Dragons up against the Bulldogs. So a sellout clash tomorrow night. Dragons coming off a win over the Storm last week. And the Bulldogs, well, very good against Canberra. So big night tomorrow night. Live and free from 7 o'clock. From
6
Jubilee.
more.
The Panthers, they love this situation, attacking off the back of a set restart, 40 metres away. Kenny goes in a dummy half. Now Cleary, Yo. Didn't see an opportunity on his outside, so he's straightened, tackled by Offengowie. Cleary. Gaia, oh, flick pass, Turuva, couldn't handle.
But once again, the way they fall into their formations, Nathan was going to the right, he got rushed, so he plays inside to Isaiah Yeo. And then he skips around to the left, and in 2 or 3 seconds, he just barks some orders, and they all fall into that formation. Maverick Guy ran a great line then. Push the pass on the outside. Just the way they react to the calls, and it's just time spent on the field, time spent on the training paddock.
Need one more at the back here, Dave, quick.
Their attack just flows.
Go ahead, Nick. Box off. Into the back, Brendan.
Offengowie now for the Eels. 20 seconds left before the break. 4 lead changes in this half. Parramatta led twice, then the Panthers led by 2. Now it's the Eels leading by 2. Now Brown to Gutherson, and that will be half-time. What an opening to this game at CommBank. The battle for the Golden West. And we have got a beauty on our hands. At the break, it's the Eels up by 2. Parramatta 16, Penrith 14. We are just about ready for the second half. Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports from CommBank Stadium tonight. And what a game we've got on our hands. The Eels with a 2-point lead over the Panthers. Highly entertaining first 40. What are you expecting in this second half, Joe?
Same. I think we'll go down to the wire. Man, he took the hit up off the kickoff. Lindsay Smith, geez, he's out of games. Good footwork for a big fella.
Martin. Panthers with first use of the football in this second half. It's Luon Patea who just played the ball in jersey number 18. It's his 3rd game in the NRL tonight. Made his debut back in round 17 against the North Queensland Cowboys. Played a few weeks ago as well in that Golden Point game against the Dolphins. He was just leading the chase there for his team and made that 2 tackles in a row for Patea. So the Eels coming out of their own end. play you were just talking about too. Joey Smith with a good tackle from Gowie. Smith there again, along with Yo this time. 2 tackles left in this set. They reach the halfway line, Parramatta on the last. Hands at dummy half. RC doesn't kick, goes to Lane. And they'll turn it over.
If he caught and passed then,
Behind the line,
Sean Lane, there was a real opportunity on the outside. Wing had gone back. A lot of space.
There's an offload. Laurie to Taruva. And he stopped. What an opportunity this is early in the half for the Panthers. There's a strong run. And a really good run. That was from Kenny. Cleary. Shape the kick. Goes to Yo. And Isaiah Yo gets to within 8 of the line. Kenny. Cleary into the line. Passing to Laurie. Goes short to Martin. Did want to hold on to the ball there, Liam Martin. Almost came free. Laurie goes to Cleary. Cleary loops a pass. They lost momentum there, and now they've lost the ball.
Yeah, just got a little bit messy there. The Panthers, Nathan Cleary touching the ball 3 plays in a row.
Clock's on. Don't throw it away, Jerome.
He got the ball to his co-captain, Isaiah Yo. He knew there was space out the back. He tried to bat it back. Just got a little bit messy. McLean couldn't clean it up. And the pressure from the Parramatta Eels. Russell, Penasini.
Heads in tight. Let's go. Coming to the guys. 5 seconds.
Cleary,
Dane, head in.
coach of the Panthers.
Block off. Okay, stay in at the back, Dane. Ball in. Break.
With Tennessee, he didn't see much of Will tonight. Hasn't had much ball.
Terrific player, isn't he?
No, he's a good player.
Still only young. 21, 22.
Came through school with Joseph Akuso Suali'i.
I was up to Brady at King's College or something school.
Eels just short of the halfway line. On the last. Hope they just get over the halfway line. Gutherson helped himself to an extra couple of metres. Kick there from RC. Takes it. It's a good chase. Here in the tackle. He made his debut a few weeks ago. Former Australian schoolboy. Down to you, Gal.
Yeah, guys, RCG spoke about Parramatta's been their best half this season. Well, their completion rate's at 95% at the moment. They've made just 2 errors and conceded only 2 penalties. So when you do the simple things well, you're in the game.
There's an offload. Oh, is that going to be play on? No, it won't be. Went forward. Went forward. So another error. That's back-to-back errors from the Panthers. And
Clint.
the Eels will have great field position here.
Clint.
That's what you call time and place. There's a time and place to push those offloads, and when you're 2 points down, with the full half of footy in front of you,
Seconds. Let's form up.
you want to build your football.
Heads in here, guys. Let's
Saw
go,
a couple of them in the first half from Mav Geyer.
5 seconds, Dane. Heads in. Hold. Block off. Hold there, Jerome. Don't go early now. Let me go, please. He's all right there. Hold. Break.
There you go, the Eels. Talangi. Hands goes to dummy half. Parramatta looking to extend their lead. Madison. Wrapped up by Geyer and Smith. Hands. Now Brown to Gutherson. Luai down low. Affects the tackle. Set restart here for the Eels. Off and Gowie. 20 away. RC. Dummies. Sean Arcee almost getting through. He stopped 5 away. Hands. Now Madison. He gets a pass away and the Panthers defence up to the task. Offengowie plays it. They go out the back. Arcee to Brown, the halves linking up. Talangi, he's tackled a few metres away from the line. Tungall goes in the dummy half. There's a kick towards the post. Luai's there to save the day, and he will lose it. No, he tried. He tried to get the ball into the field of play, lost the ball, and this could well be a Parramatta try.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
Just wait.
Did well to pick the ball up in the end goal.
Looking at the lost ball and then where the Parramatta ground the ball before Penrith get a hand back on it.
And then Will Penasini, he comes up with a brilliant tackle. And
We've cleared all aspects of play up until this point.
And Luai reaches out. He tries to get the ball out of the in goal. Comes free. That's a try.
Jerome Luai loses the ball backwards.
The ball's live.
Try.
Then the ball is grounded by the Parramatta player. Decision made.
Will Penasini.
Well, he's come from the other side of the field to make the play. And not only did he make the play that he thought he was going to make, he got presented with a try. Harvey Norman replay. There's a nice little kick, threads the needle here. Dylan Brown just skims along this wet turf here at Combank. And then Will Penasini shows great strength to hold Luai in the in goal, and then the ball comes free. Shows a bit of patience here as well. He looked to try and plant it the first time there and just waits and then slams the ball down. He's in the game now, Joey.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd have to run half a metre to put the ball down. He put himself in a situation to score that. And he's frustrated Jerome. And he's a good player, Will Penasini.
The other thing is the position where they've scored it. They're already 2 points in front. If Clint Gutherson can kick this one, which we all assume he will, and that'll go out to 8 points. Sorry, Clint.
Oh, surely he's that close. No one can put the mop at him from there, can they? No, he gets it.
Onside here, guys.
8-point lead to Parramatta. The Eels extending their advantage. Offengowie wasn't happy with something that went on in that tackle.
He wasn't happy with the flop from Maverick Geyer.
Madison plays it. Here's Kia. And a penalty
I gave you
to
the benefit
Parramatta.
early. That's too slow.
It's all going right for the Eels.
Well, interesting mindset here from the Eels. They pull it back a bit, start playing conservative, or they keep offloading the ball, get the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, I think they've got to keep the pressure on. Keep going after their footy.
They're going to Panthers territory. Well, they did, and then driven back, but there's an offload. But the call of held had come from referee Peter Goff. So I go back and play the ball. Offengowie Backed up by Martin. Leota there as well, so he's back out there. Smith was in the tackle. Now, Arce off quick hands. Talangi.
Contact there with Nathan Cleary. Lays Talangi. Some of those players, defenders just bounce off him.
Madison thought about the offload. Succumbed to the tackle. Brown. He kicks. Turuva underneath it. And he takes that one very well. Oh, penalty.
Bill,
Parramatta.
talk us through this, Billy.
He has that foot right up in the air and he makes contact. It's just a dangerous action, Sania. Hey, he can't put the boot up and make contact in the head.
Do you think that's a deliberate action, or do you think it's just reflex?
Well, I don't even think he's made contact. Definitely a deliberate action, but I don't even think he's made contact with the defender, has he? In the Westpac red zone. You see the game's been played in the middle of the field. 8 to the Eels, 5 to Penrith.
Lane with a juggle. He knocks it back. It's play on. Madison gets a pass away. Brown looking for an opportunity. No way through.
I haven't seen much of the running game of Dylan Brown.
Kia. Made his debut at 26 years of age 2 weeks ago. Arce linking up with Brown. Now Gutherson goes to Russell for the corner. Back to Gutherson. He likes that one, the fullback. Eels go further in front.
Well, he created it, the captain, and then he finished it. Dane Laurie does a great job at fullback, gets across to make Sean Russell make the play. Harvey Norman replay. Gutherson, he gets outside McLean. Great contact there by Dane Laurie, but Clint Gutherson, he stays alive. He gets the ball to Russell and then stays alive. There's the great contact. And he's there on the spot. He's everywhere. Down to you, Gal.
Yeah, great try there to the Eels. Boys, I've spoken about it before, how simple the game can be. The Parramatta Eels completing at 96%. The Penrith Panthers at 76%. But it's been their discipline, the Penrith Panthers. They've gifted the Parramatta Eels field position. It was Dane Laurie, 3 or 4 sets, 6 go, throwing a silly offload, gifting the Eels field position. They got a try off that. A penalty just then, I don't think it was a try penalty at all. I think it was that should be in play on that. Penalty against Suni Taruva was ridiculous. But once again, discipline letting the Penrith Panthers down, gifting the Parramatta Eels field position once more. And they're good enough to get over the try line once again, the Eels. They're playing good footy.
They're playing good footy. I watched them closely last week. They're up 30-4 at one stage over the Warriors.
Yes.
And over there, over in New Zealand, they've had a horrendous run with injury.
That one, Clint Gutherson. You've got to say, the Parramatta faithful loving what they're seeing here at CommBank tonight.
Well, he hits the ball with a bit of a fade, Gutho. And it's that, because of that left foot, his plant foot is quite a fair way away from the ball. Instead of drawing it right to left, he actually fades it left to right. Too much.
No goal. 12-point lead for Parramatta. Now tomorrow from 7 o'clock, Saturday Night Footy is back on Nine's Wide World of Sports with the Dragons taking on the Bulldogs live and free. Before that, round 3 of the NRLW kicks off from 10:30, kicking off with the Westpac NRLW wrap. It's all happening tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night on your home of the NRL and NRLW, Nine's Wide World of Sports.
Onside here, guys. Stay onside.
Wait for that clash tomorrow night. Dragons v Bulldogs. The sold out Mistrada Jubilee.
You can't just push him in the back, Isaiah.
I bring Jonathan Thurston in.
I didn't think so, Isaiah.
Second half like this.
He shoved
20 odd minutes to go. as soon as we got down in field position, I'd be thinking field goal to get that scoreboard pressure. What was your mindset in these situations, JT?
To keep moving the ball and asking some good questions on the edges. I wouldn't be thinking of field goal until probably inside the last 10 minutes, but you want to make sure that you're not putting players under pressure when you're moving the ball, so making sure that you've got that ball security and turn the ball over in the right areas and the right corners.
Parramatta inside Penrith's end of the football.
I always found
field.
Get up by 13, the mindset of the opposition totally changes. You've got to score three times to go past you.
They've been perfect, the Parramatta Eels in the second half, 8 from 8. And the Panthers are hardly out of the football.
Brown. He's scheming. McLean was in the tackle there for the Panthers. Cartwright, nice little offload. Offengawi with a juggle and throws a pass. Lane puts it down in traffic.
That offload from Cartwright.
Scrum, yeah, scrum Penrith.
Just the hit and then just pops it up.
Clock's
Soft
on.
hands.
Mark's just here.
He's got so much
25
skill.
out.
And once again, those offloads, when those offloads come out the back, they've got to go to a playmaker. To find one of the halves or a fullback, let them play the unstructured defence.
What about the Panthers here, Joey?
Oh, they just got to go for points.
We've seen when the Panthers have been in this position in the past, and they very rarely find themselves in this position. It's Nathan Cleary who just increases his touches. Doesn't go and do anything special, and just increases his touches and the amount of times that he makes the decision for his football team.
We'll think back grand final night. They were gone. Was it 20 minutes ago, 19 minutes to go? Nathan just went whack, put the foot down.
Laurie, lovely bit of footwork and gets a pass. There we go, into the corner, and getting across to save the day is Blaze Talungi.
Well, we see his talent with the football.
Mate, I didn't hear the first call, Moses.
Scoring tries, making plays, but you just see the speed here, anticipating something's going to happen, gets back there and does enough to save the day.
Which pass was forward there?
Yeah, they ruled a forward pass.
Oh, was
Long
it?
before that.
Here, guys, let's
Was
work
it
it in.
the Tungle pass to Dane Laurie?
Yeah.
First thought, it looked. First
Need
sight,
one
it
more
looked
here, guys.
fine.
Oh, they're dangerous. Even when the ball hits the ground, and Tungle, he created an opportunity. And Dane Laurie, he sums up situations. Here it is again. Pass from Cleary hits the ground. Tungle beats his brother. And that pass there. It's called from the touch judge.
Mitch Kent, look at that for a
Brilliant, and forces an error.
Just show that again. Just show this, the technique.
You can.
He just gets in under the ribs. And look at his teammates. They realise
Liam, we have a captain's challenge.
how he
mate.
puts
I
his
will come
body
in a
on the
sec.
line there. He's as tough as they come.
We have a captain's challenge, guys.
Spoke about it early in the game. His
Okay,
technique.
Parramatta are challenging the on-field decision of a knock-on. I've got
His
a lost ball
technique's
after the
first class,
tackle
but
is
his
complete.
attitude towards the technique as well.
Regan Campbell-Gillard loses possession after the tackle is complete. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Jesse McLean, did he rate that ball? I'd like to have a look at that again. The young centre. Look, the arm.
Yeah, just mark this down.
The challenge is unsuccessful, but that's not what this is about. We're not going to have any more of that coming together, okay? It's been a very good game so far. If that continues, you're both going to have players go down. No, mate, he loses the ball. Scrum here. Scrum line
They're
on the
certainly
20.
got a case here, Joey.
Just watch the right hand of Jesse McLean. He goes down. Yeah, he rakes it out.
Yeah, just mark this moment down. 23 minutes to go in this contest. 12 points down.
Scrum here, guys.
They've just forced an error. They start their set on the 20-metre line, attacking the Eels try line.
Well, 3 weeks ago, Billy, the Panthers led the Dolphins, or the Dolphins rather, led 26-12, and the Panthers came back and won in Golden Point. It was the 59th minute where their comeback started. We're pretty much at that stage of the game now. That's when Nathan Cleary kicked a 2-point field goal to win the game.
That was his first game back from injury too.
Smith playing it, 10 away. Leota on the charge. And he's wrapped up, 5 away from the line. Kenny to Cleary. Laurie inside the tunnel. And he's stopped. Which way does Kenny go? Goes to the left. Leota, his second hit up of this set. Stands in the tackle, plays it. Kenny to Cleary. Russell went for the intercept. He got a touch to it.
Well, there's the mindset of Penrith, of Nathan Cleary.
Play the ball.
I thought Sean Russell may have got a hand to it.
He did.
There's the mindset. Normally you don't see Nathan throw those passes on the last play, but they're going for points.
Leota. He's taking it upon himself in this second half. Heavily involved in the second stint. Yoda Smith. Keeps the legs pumping. Cleary. Laurie. Tungle. And Isaac Tungle will play the ball. 8 away from the line. He won't play the ball because he's lost it.
Where do you want the scrum, Clint? Clock's on.
Parramatta scrum feed.
It's the 8th error for the Panthers tonight.
Sort it out, Ryan. Head in.
Parramatta up by 12 with a quarter of the game remaining at CommBank. Tungle. Gary off the bench, 133 metres. Madison, 121. Toto leading the way for the Panthers with 120.
Well, normally you can see how much possession Parramatta have had. Normally it's the outside backs of Penrith dominate that stat. They just had absolutely no quality ball whatsoever.
Fields and Dijon Arce is collected as he kicked it. This will be a penalty.
Absolutely. Liam Martin knew straight away.
He's apologising too.
It's a total accident. But these sort of challenges are dangerous. So when players break their legs.
Yeah, could be more.
And you can see straight away he went over and apologised. William.
Well, he's disappointed with his action straight away.
Going through that process,
Could this be a sin bin, Joey?
Okay.
Yeah, Peter Goff is getting word from the bunker, and Liam Martin's about to be called out. And that can only mean one thing.
Yeah, I think Liam knew straight away too.
So you run through the kicking leg. It's a moderate force. It's a high-risk injury. It's on report, and it's in the bin, mate.
So he's off to the sin bin. Gell.
I was going to say, boys, the consistency has to go for 10, and sure enough, he did. So thanks for the consistency in that regard.
He was remorseful too, wasn't he? Liam Martin, he went straight over to Dijon Arce and apologised.
Well, he's just competing. His team's 12 points down.
You've just got to be so careful in those situations. I'm just seeing... It's maybe Joel Kane's brother. He had a horrendous one. broke his leg really bad.
Well, Lachlan Ilias in
Lachlan
New South
Ilias.
Wales Cup earlier this year. So this to make it a 14-point lead. Still with plenty of time on the clock, 18 minutes.
Well, it makes Penrith score 3 tries.
Well, this game last year, Nathan Cleary kicked a 2-point field goal to send us to Golden Point. Combank last year, they played some thrillers, these two teams. Gutherson snuck it through. They're up by 14. The 2024 NRL and NRLW Telstra Premiership Grand Final is on sale now. Be there to witness the impossible happen at Accor Stadium on Sunday, October 6. Get your tickets now at nrl.com/tickets. (28-14). Eels in front of the Panthers.
Okay, time back on. Onside.
Cleary is going to go short. It goes 10. Knock on Eels, and Panthers have it. I'll throw everything at the Eels. Saruva.
Well, if there's a team that can score 3 tries, it's Penrith. Fresh legs out of dummy half there.
Toll out. Guy goes to dummy half. Luai. Cleary. Yo. Laurie now. He's wrapped up. Arcee did well along with Blaze Talungi. Tungle. Cleary. Leota. 3 Eels in there. Tolau. Cleary getting plenty of touches. Luai. Lovely hands. McLean to Taruva. The comeback is on. Taruva scores from the corner.
Yeah, the work here of Nathan Cleary. He straightens the attack, but he holds the ball up for a fraction of a second, which makes one of the defenders bite in. Harvey Norman replay. Straight in the line, holds it up. Gets Dylan Brown interested, creates the 3-on-2, and then beautiful hands on the outside. But this will show it. Watch Nathan Cleary go straight and just holds it long enough for Dylan Brown to bite in. Creates the overlap.
Yeah, I thought his partner in crime, Jerome Luai, had done a fantastic job too. Didn't overplay his hand. He could have went right to the line here, but just gave McLean a bit more time to get the ball away to Taruva. Most players will overplay their hand and try and make the play. You see Jerome Luai, he just gets rid of the football and gives his young centre just that little bit more time to get it to his winger. Could they come back?
Well, they've had nothing go their way. You've spoke about it, Billy, how many errors they've made. They're down on troops. Not only down on troops, down on world-class players. Liam Martin's in the sin bin. But if there's one team can come back and hold their nerve, and it's the Penrith Panthers. Big kick here for Nathan Cleary.
He loves this situation.
He's kicked 19 of his last 20. Nathan Cleary.
From the touchline. The boot of Nathan Cleary, and it holds its line. What a kick. That was an absolute peach of a conversion.
Too good. Too good. Here's the Westpac red zone. You see Panthers will play the balls. That's probably been the last 5-10 minutes. That man on screen. You watch him, you'll elevate his performance here the last 15 minutes. How long has Liam Martin got to go? Has he been off around 5 minutes, has he?
Stay onside here.
6 minutes to go. So But he'll be on for the last 9 minutes. Yo.
Well, if they can jag another one, then all the pressure shifts. It goes on Parramatta. Oh,
Cleary from inside the 40. This is a beauty. Is he going to bounce? Gutherson keeps it in play. Oh, what a kick. But now look at where Parramatta have to bring the ball.
What'd you think of that play, JT?
Well, that's exactly what you want from your halfback, an opportunity. He nearly ices it.
That was as brave as it. Was it a play-through kick?
Seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
And last year, the main game in October. And it was about this time of the game as well. The team was behind. And the other thing is, it's an each-way bet. It's tackle 4.
Well, Mitch Kenny.
Parramatta Eels are still inside their 30.
Mitch Kenny, he held a shoulder there. Gal, keep an eye on Mitch Kenny.
Here's Arnasi with a kick. Laurie underneath it. Takes it on his own 20. Well, he looked to link up with Taruva here. No, he almost sliced through.
Yeah, I think he's the guy. We've been focusing on Nathan Cleary, but Dane Laurie, he's got the spark and the talent to create something out of nothing. Just keep an eye on the number 1.
McLean. All the backs getting involved, coming out of their own end. Now Cleary to Luai, who wrapped around to the right-hand side of the field.
Yeah, good tackle. Dejan Arce, who shot out of the line, shut the play down.
Cleary to Laurie.
He's playing so straight tonight, Nathan.
Cleary with a kick. What a set this has been. An attacking kick at the end of it. And the Eels have it. 8-point lead for Parramatta. 12.5 minutes remaining in Friday night footy.
There's all the energies with Penrith.
Eels working hard to come out of their own ends. Bengal Gillard.
Great run.
They're up to pretty much the 40. Now Gutherson, tackled on the last. Dejan Arce goes to Lane. Lane breaks free, got support on his inside. Gutherson's away. He's got a double. Doesn't he love it?
Well, in the scheme of the game and where they are on the scoreboard, that wasn't the play at all. Dejan Arce, but he just backs himself. And Sean Lane, and strong tonight, just gets a little bit of space. Harvey Norman replay, winger back, Tyro back, so there's an overlap. Show and go, he gets in the clear, the big back rower, and then who else? Gutherson pushing up. He loves that one, the king.
Well, he played the football, Clint Gutherson, but fortune favours the brave, and they risked it, and they got the reward. Clint Gutherson kept his feet moving after he played the ball. Down to you, Gal.
Yeah, guys, I know it seemed like a risky play, but that happened right in front of us. I don't think Dejan Arce had any choice but to play that. Then it was a 4-on-2 at one stage. The fullback then come up. It was a 4-on-3 no matter what, so he had to play it. I just feel he had to go there, and the big fella, Sean Lane, was too strong, palm Tungo off, and as we know, Clint Gutherson backing up the middle of the field as he always does. What a game the Gutho's had, the king. He's outstanding, Gutho. Heart and soul this side.
Hey, Gal, a lot of talk about Clint Gutherson getting moved from fullback. I've heard, Mail, that he may even play lock next year. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, look, I think he's the energizer bunny for this whole team. I think he does such a good job at fullback. I mean, there was a little bit of talk about it when Blaze Talangi wanted to play fullback. Obviously, Blaze Talangi has moved on. He's going to go to the Penrith Panthers next year. I just think Gutho's an out-and-out fullback. To play at lock forward, look, I'm not saying he couldn't do it, but he goes from making maybe 2 or 3 tackles a game to probably 30 or 40 tackles a game. There's a big, big difference. And if you haven't done it your whole life, I don't think at 30 years of age you could probably get used to it. I think his best position is fullback, especially for this team.
It's not that hard to play lock, is it?
What do you reckon, Bill? Would you keep him at fullback?
He's the
next
fullback.
year? Yep.
He saved that 40-20 when Nathan Cleary went for the 40-20 moments ago, and then he's just scored the try. He's the fullback.
This is a big kick. To send it out to a 14-point lead, and he converts.
Well, the thing I keep hearing about Clint Gutherson in the fullback position for Parramatta is X Factor. I need X Factor. We need X Factor. It's all well and good. But if you get X Factor, you get someone who's not there saving 40-20s or holding players up.
He's the hardest working player in the competition, Clint Gutherson. The effort to be in position. If you're a fullback and you want to model your game off anyone, go and watch the template of Clint Gutherson. The work rate and the ground he covers.
Panthers go short. Eels have it. Gal.
Yeah, boys, talking about Gutho, I just think Gutho is that much of a team man. He will play wherever the coach wants him to play. I think that's his attitude. I'll play wherever you need me to play. So I know we hear talk about him moving to different positions and certain players moving to fullback and then want some X factor in their side. I'm sure every team wants some X factor. But Gutho is a player that will just play wherever the coach wants him to play. He'll do anything for the team, which is the type of player you need and want.
Lane.
It's been good tonight, Sean Lane.
40 seconds away from being 13 on 13. Kia. Martin about to come back onto the field. Last play here for Parramatta. Arcee puts in a kick. Laurie flies high, takes it well. Oh, penalty Parramatta. Just for contact on the kicker again.
Mate, you push them. They push the kicker over. Whoever tackles him. Challenge is over, mate. It's after the kick and you push him over. You don't need to touch him, Nathan.
Well, it's after the kick, so it's on the kicker. It's not in that challenge there. It's on the kicker. Dijon Arcee.
So it was not contact on the kicker. So they tap and go here, the Eels.
Well, that's so inconsistent.
Hands to dummy half. Penrith need to hold on if they're any chance. Eels looking to seal what would be a massive upset. Madison, he stopped halfway through the set. They go out the back and an early kick. To'o has it. He's going to get back in the field of play.
Big play, Brian To'o. Oh, ball.
Great ball.
Great tackle, Will Penasini. Saw the threat.
Up, mate. Too long, you got to release him. Yep, Nate.
What a touch finder from Cleary.
Yep. On the 40.
Finds touch right on the halfway line. Throws a dummy and then he's wrapped up by Campbell Gillard and Lane. Tolau to Luai. Now Smith. 32 away. Set restart here for the Panthers. Yo. Score here, it's certainly game back on again. Cleary to Laurie, quick hands. Oh, he's good. What a finisher, Brian To'o, and it is game on again.
Just watch Nathan Cleary, how he gets into the line, and he doesn't even play straight. He plays really under a defender, and the way it pulls the defence towards him. Just watch the defence when Nathan goes the line, the way he straightens, Harvey Norman replay, then goes in. Look at the defence. It has to move inwards, which creates the 3-on-2. That is so hard to do for a halfback, the way he went straight, but then dug back towards the goalpost and what it did to the defence. Watch it drag Dejan Arce in, moves them in, creates room on the outside. Masterclass.
Yeah, Brian Tyler still had plenty of work to do here. Beats Gutherson. A couple of defenders coming across. You can't forget he started the movement down the other end of the field.
Cleary converts.
Yeah, he started the movement down the other end of the field. He got out of the in goal for his team, and then he finished it off. Just preserves that space out wide, as Joey was talking about. Beautiful hands by Tungle and Laurie. But still had plenty to do, Toto.
That pass to find the man out the back, off balance, with all his momentum going on his inside leg. But Nathan Cleary, just was a good pass.
It's so good to watch Nathan Cleary in this last 20 minutes. His team's under pressure. They're down on the scoreboard, and he's going after the game.
Just shapes up Thursday night, Bill.
Oh.
Out of Blue Bet, we've got Penrith up against the Melbourne Storm.
Well, if they can find a way here, the Penrith Panthers, the minor premiership would be on the line.
For an early shift. And it could well pay off. They're up to the 30 already.
This has been some game.
Terrific game. Martin now. 10 short of the halfway line. Tolau to Cleary into the line, then finding Luai. They've got players in motion here. McLean to Turuva. Turuva dancing with them, evading tacklers. They're 32 away. Still 2 tackles left in this set. Luai. Cleary. Now Yo. Laurie. Cut out ball. Yep. To'o. Evades defender again. Last play. 20 away. No, 2 tackles. Yeah, it is the last play. No, it's not. They're wrong on the screen. Laurie. Now it's the last. Tolau. To Cleary, dinks it over the top. It's knocked on from the Eels. It's 6 more, but they're not going to need it because Turuva is in the corner. We're going to have a grandstand finish.
Wow. The Penrith Panthers, they're going sideline to sideline. Beautiful football. The last play just puts it on the spot. Harvey Norman replay. Nathan Cleary gets batted back by McLean, and then who's there? The number 7. He gets it out to Turuva. We've got a finish on our hands.
That set of 6. The way they all fall into formation, they all know their role. And even though they're playing catch-up, they're not just throwing a ball wide. Every player in motion is running to the right space, the right gap. They're holding defenders. That set of 6 was incredible to watch.
Well, we rarely see the Panthers go after a game like this. They're hardly ever in a position like this. This is the big kick. Nathan.
Cleary from out wide. If he kicks it, it brings the 2-point field goal into the equation. And he's missed it. So he's missed it. What about the fight in this Panthers team? This never say die attitude. They've got a lot of unheralded players out there tonight, but they just keep on believing.
This has been an incredible game. Gal?
Well, that miss takes out the 2-point field goal for Nathan Cleary, which we know he can nail more often than not. So to get away with this one, they'd have to score the Panthers.
Just over 4 minutes remaining, Gal. A 4-point lead for the Eels. What a finish. Smith, he's wrapped up. Kears in the tackle. Along with Dury. Under 4 minutes remaining. Yo. Here comes Cleary. He sees an opportunity. Laurie with the dummy. Goes through. He's got support on his outside. Finds Tungle. Tonga! He's not held. Gets up, goes again. In the corner.
I think you'll find that there may be an obstruction in back play. They'll go upstairs, but what a fight back. Mr. Bunker will have a look at the challenge. I think a lead runner. Oh, the crowd, geez, they're happy. Yeah, I think it's Liam Martin. I think he hits the defender. Harvey Norman replay. Yeah, Dejan Arce gets knocked over, but this is one of those 50-50s.
Well, the space was on the outside that Dane Laurie took. He went outside Talangi. That's the space there. It just shows great skill and speed. We've got up to Ruba and Brendan Hands. He showed good speed to get the cross. Get enough on Tungle. Talangi comes again.
We've got to look at that Liam Martin. Just watch here. Watch Liam Martin. And he goes through. I'd like to see what happens to Dejan Arce there, because he ends up on his back. I think it's...
Don't know if he'll make the play.
Tries confirmed. Tries confirmed. We're all locked up.
Well,
34 all.
Well, you've been in this position before, Joey.
Oh, you'd be loving it.
You got the game on your boot.
These are the kicks from the age of 10, 11, 12, when you're down the park on your own and you're commentating in your voice too, Salty. And you're talking to yourself, game on the line, and need to kick this to win the game. These are the moments you dream about as a goal kicker.
Does he take himself into that big picture, or is he thinking about his...
He just goes through his process, goes through his technique. Everyone's got their own thing they go through. This is going over. There's no chance he's not going to get it.
Cleary to put the Panthers in front. They were down by 14. Now they are up by 2.
What a start. What a start.
Oh, it's so good to be here to watch this. Gal.
I spoke to Nathan Cleary before the game. I said, I don't embarrass you, but you've been back for 3 weeks, kicked a 40-metre winning field goal, scored a hat-trick, and scored the winning try last week. What do you got in store for us tonight? He said, I don't know. Well, there you go. He's just possibly kicked the winning field goal. Winning goal once again. How good?
64 points, Gal, in his last 4 games.
Make sure we're on side here, guys.
For Nathan Cleary. 6 from 7 tonight. The Eels go short. There's still an opportunity for them. They're going to get the ball back here, Parramatta. The game is still alive. It's a knock-on Penrith. Now, what do you do here? Do you stand back and have a shot at it?
No, you go for the try. Now, Liam Martin, he gets...
Penrith captain challenge.
Well, Liam's saying it's come off his chest.
On-field decision for knock-on.
What a finish to the game. Oh, they were gone.
This is the big decision.
Parramatta's kick chaser on side. Looking at the line of Nathan Cleary, he's required to run back towards the ball.
So it's going to be a penalty to Parramatta.
Oh,
Nathan Cleary runs an escort line.
Do you take the 2?
Oh, you take the 2 for sure.
Which affects Sean Lane's impact. The captain's challenge is successful.
Well, that's affected every short kickoff.
wow. This will be a penalty, Parramatta.
You've run an escort line that impacts Sean Lane, so it's a penalty to Parramatta. He wasn't even in the play. He's right there on the... You go straight across, Nathan. You've got to go back to the ball.
Where's Gutho? Is he going to kick for goal? No.
Yeah, about him. Just yeah.
Gutho, come on.
They're going to kick it out.
No, he's taking
No,
it.
he's not. No, no. Oh, he was looking everywhere else bar the post, and then he points.
Well,
adding to the theatre.
I'd love to go inside Gutho's head. I knew what was going through Nathan Cleary's head. There was no doubt whatsoever. Not the normal kicker here, Clint Gutherson. If we can get a real close-up of his face when he's back, we've had to address the ball when he gets to the back of his run-up.
Is it much different kicking for the lead to kicking to level it up?
No, they're all the same. They're all the same with the game on the line.
We've never had a 36-all golden point game.
What are you seeing? Where's his poker face, Salty?
Takes a deep breath. This to level things up. You've got a good look at it. Oh, it's a shank, but he's kicked it dead. So it's going to be a 20-metre dropout.
We went that hard at the ball then. If you look at every kick he's done tonight, he's probably hit it with 80% of his full strength of his kick. That one, he gave it about 110. Just went way too hard at the ball. So hard when you're not the recognised goal kicker. Anyway, they get another chance.
A mandatory dropout from the 20. Cleary gives it everything. Campbell-Gillard on the charge. Well, now they're going to need a 2-point field goal. Oh, they go all out for the try and the win. Here's Kia. A minute remaining. Campbell-Gillard gets a short pass. 50 seconds left. Now Gutherson. Oh, almost slicing through was Talangi.
He's a star, this young man, Talangi.
They're too close now for a 2-point field goal. They've got to go for the win. Inside the last minute. Hands to Russell.
I've got to pass it back to the 40. No one's in position. They're going for the try.
Last play, 25 seconds left. Brown to Arcee. Here's the all-or-nothing kick. And it's taken by To'o. The Panthers are going to win the game.
Well, with the game on the line, their superstars stand up. Nathan Cleary. And then the bomb in the air, Brian To'o, he owned it. And that's his job. What a game of footy.
That's one of the games of the season. What a contest. The Panthers celebrate. The Eels are dejected. What a contest. All 34 players take a bow. What a night of entertainment. Full time at CommBank. The Panthers 36 over the Eels 34 in a thriller.